friends, welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot. I have a collective reading coming through from the Light Seers Tarot. I had chosen the Light Seers Tarot deck to use in my pick a card, and the messages just would not come through. And when I put the deck back, I read the energy that it's because there's a message for the collective coming through this deck this week. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. Just one card, please, for us to move forward. The Five of Wands. Okay. I'm going to put the Five of Wands up there. Actually, I'll show it to you first. Yeah. So the Five of Wands is representing unnecessary conflict. Okay. People not working together, confusion, maybe not knowing what's right or what's wrong, what's up or what's down. It's just this convoluted feeling of clashing energies. So this may be, if you're here at this reading today, this may be an energy that you feel as though you're in, or maybe that you're recognizing from the rest of the world. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, two nines here. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles is the energy of freedom and independence and abundance and love. It's that energy of happiness and not wanting for anything or not lacking in any sort of way. The Nine of Pentacles is an energy of being very blessed with opportunities, with a good job, a good home, a good friend base, a good family, a good relationship, money in the bank. You know, that Nine of Pentacles is just a really good energy. And I think that this Five of Wands energy is saying that's what everybody is kind of striving for, right? And instead of helping one another, everybody is just kind of tripping over each other, and not really working together. And that's why not everyone is experiencing this Nine of Pentacles reality. Now, the Nine of Wands is the wounded healer. It's the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior, you know, has shown up for all the battles, and the battles are representative of difficulties or challenges that we may have had in our lives. It could be difficult childhoods. It could be difficult living realities. It could be living in lack, or, you know, not having enough, not that Nine of Wands is the energy of having lived through the trauma and not coming out completely unscathed, but coming out and wearing the scars proudly, because you recognize how strong you are to have come through that energy. So I'm getting the collective feeling like we all are competing for like the bliss and the happiness and abundance. And in the process, we're all hurting one another, you know, struggling, cheating, fighting, not cooperating. And as a result, we're all wearing these scars. Seven of Cups. Yes. This is Seven of Cups energy is about love. It's about spiritual love. It's about really choosing to choosing to share blessings. It almost looks like a game of snakes and ladders, right? Where you climb up a ladder and get to the next level, but just as quickly as you do that, you can land on the tail of a snake and end up back at the beginning. And that's a reality that's true for all of us, right? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. The Seven of Cups is an energy of having faith and recognizing the blessings that you have as you have them. Okay, so if we could all get in that energy of recognizing that in every situation, you can almost always find a message of love. We got the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. This Page of Swords is indicating we know how to do this. This is not rocket science. You know, this is, we know from the from our early learnings and teachings as children, we learned or were taught, or should have been, to care for one another, to not steal, not cheat, not harm, to treat others as we'd like to be treated. Okay, we also have the knowledge now and the ability to help others in creative ways. That's what these light bulbs are above her head, like the ideas that we share. Okay, if we find creative ways to work together, we can all live in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So I don't mean that everybody in the entire world is going to, you know, see this message and do this thing. It's about making changes within your own reality and your own life. So if you're finding that there's conflict or competition within your friend groups, your family, your workplace, your relationships, and everybody just wants to be successful, and everybody has been knocked down or pushed down some way along the way. This is about really figuring out what it takes for everyone to prosper, for everyone to benefit, for everyone to be blessed within your circle, within your crowd. That King of Pentacles has everything that they need. They're very proud of, you know, the work that was done, the growth that was made, the progress. The King of Pentacles is abundant, is knowledgeable, has everything they want or ever need, is extremely happy, but not in a, is not arrogant or stingy or greedy, or, you know, truly knows that the stuff isn't exactly, you know, the culmination of the stuff is not the purpose, right? It's not a race to see who has the most toys at the end of life, because at the end of the day, we were all born into this world with nothing, and we're taking nothing but our knowledge with us when we go, right? So what have you learned? How have we learned to love one another? How have we learned to help each other and limit suffering, or to soothe broken hearts, or, you know, to inspire young minds? That's what's important, you know. Queen of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both energy of having everything they need. And the King of Pentacles is the energy of happily sharing what he has to give. And the Queen of Pentacles is very much about opening yourself to receive what the universe wants to give to you. So it's acknowledging that you're worthy, you're worth it, you're entitled to it, it's meant for you. These blessings are yours. And it means no matter what your scars are, no matter what your trauma was, or no matter what you lived through or who you were when you were, you are the Queen and King of Pentacles now. Okay, and that's all that matters. We have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Whoa, what's that? Okay, are you kidding? The Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles as the bottom of the deck energy. So fives in numerology are a number of change. And often what initiates change is a need for change, right? So this Four of Cups, I always, in this deck, see this Four of Cups as an inability really, truly to recognize blessings and abundance as it comes in for you, okay? It's an energy of not really, truly being grateful for blessings that we have, and oftentimes it's because we don't recognize how our realities differ from another's. That's not to say people with more abundance have less trauma, because that's not the case, but they certainly would have their own traumas different, right? So the Four of Cups is about recognizing our blessings and sharing what blessings we have. You're being given opportunities with the Four of Cups. You already have a strong foundation in some way with the Four of Cups, but you're not recognizing the opportunities as they're coming for you and to you, because they may not be coming how you expected to receive them, how you expected to see them show up, right? Yeah. Now, Five of Cups energy, that's the focusing on spilled cups, right? The Five of Cups is the energy of letting blessings pass you by, okay? In the Four of Cups, you're not really recognizing them. In the Five of Cups, you're actually creating your own heartache and your own sorrow, because you're not taking these beautiful opportunities to feel good and feel happy and feel worthy. The Five of Cups energy is an energy of focusing on the negative, focusing on what hasn't worked, focusing on what's not working, what you can't do, what you don't have, instead of focusing on what you do have and what you can do, and switching that script up, okay? And sitting in a place of gratitude and feeling blessed for things you do have in your life, as small as they are. That energy of gratitude prompts the universe to send more blessings your way. Okay, that mindset of negativity and expectation of difficulties and sorrow, that energy tells the universe that that's what you're inviting to yourself. Okay, now the Five of Swords coming through. The Five of Swords is really, you have to consciously choose to think a different way, okay? It's really like it's that fake it till you make it energy. Okay. For example, if you're talking on the phone and you smile, people can hear it in your voice. It's really difficult to smile while you're talking to somebody and not be in a lighter, higher vibration than you perhaps were before you smiled, right? It's a conscious decision to check yourself and say, what was I thinking of? What negativity was I thinking of? What voice in my head was I hearing? I was happy, I was going to do this thing, and then all of a sudden there was a voice in my head that said, you can't do this, or you won't be good at this, or nobody's going to like this, or, that negative self-talk, that kind of conditioned thinking that maybe you've had since you were a child, that 9 of Wands energy coming through. It's that pounding on your head or in your psyche of you're not good enough. That's what that 5 of Swords is. And then the 5 of Pentacles is the energy of lack. I don't have enough. I was left behind. I was excluded or left out, or it's that energy of loss. So we have the Cups, the Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe people are starting to feel like, oh, and the 5 of Wands. We get all the 5s. We're all up in our feels here, collective. Yes, okay, so I feel like this is a confirmation that we're all feeling it. We're all feeling the conflict and the struggle. We're all perhaps guilty of focusing on negativity and gossip. We're all questioning our realities, our abilities, our worthiness, and feeling as though we don't have as much as the next person, or we don't have enough to offer, or we can't. The energy, all like underlying all that with the bottom of the decks is the Ace of Pentacles. So we start the reading with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Well, we started with the 5 of Wands, but the 5 of Wands giving us that energy of where we were, the 9 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the opportunity to create a new reality, and it starts with ourselves. It starts with taking responsibility for our own reactions and responses to things, to taking control of our own minds and hearts, of deciding ourselves whether or not we're abundant. So if you don't like the car I drive, well, then that's too bad for you. I'm quite happy with what I have. It's that energy of taking back your agency and your autonomy and being your authentic self. And we are being given an opportunity right now to do just that. Whew. That's what that Ace of Pentacles is. It's like the earth has been tilled up so that we can plant new seeds of how we want our reality to be. Yikes. Okay. I didn't think I'd do this for the collective, but I'm going to. This is a Find Your Own Way Oracle card. If more than one come through, I'll take them, because this reading, look at that. Okay. Yikes. So these are the readings coming through. Share the burden, right? Share the burden. We don't have to do it all by ourselves. We can share the burden. Forgive for healing. Forgiving another means that you can release the anger that eats away at you, right? Wear your history with pride. I love these messages, and I haven't seen any of them come out before. So this is profound. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read them so that we are all getting the same message here. While being self-sufficient can feel fulfilling and honorable, even the most capable and independent individuals benefit from sharing the burden and seeking support. The closer a responsibility or task is to your heart, the harder it may seem to let others in. However, taking everything on alone is unsustainable and blocks pathways to helpful insights, deeper connections, and community. Sharing the load not only lightens your burden, but also enriches the task or experience. Your loved ones may see it less as a burden than you think. It's crucial not to block their help after sharing your feelings or challenges with them. They will likely view it as an opportunity to lift you up and show their care and support, or maybe their core as well. There's an affirmation with this card. With courage and grace, may I share my experience and let others hold space for me. Share the burden. We don't have to do it alone. Don't allow the energies that be to separate us from one another. Forgive for healing. Forgiveness is about your healing before their freedom. The journey of forgiveness is neither easy nor quick and can't be rushed. Seeking justice or change in someone else has its limits and can drain your energy and resources. Don't delay your own healing by prioritizing someone else's growth. You deserve healing, and their worthiness of forgiveness shouldn't hold you back. Forgiveness is not about condoning behavior or forgetting the harm. It's a crucial step towards emotional freedom from negativity and the cycle of reliving that hurt. Learning and growth are personal and can't be completed or forced by others. Find peace and reconciliation within yourself, knowing that you're solely responsible for your own growth. And the affirmation for this card is, with strength and self-love, may I give to myself in forgiving others. With strength and self-love, may I give to myself in forgiving others. And wear your history with pride. This 9 of Wands energy. Let me see. Okay. Wear your history with pride and gratitude. It is still being written. Your history can't be erased, no matter how much you might wish it could. It's an ongoing journal recording each high and low. Your task is to write the next line, not to rewrite the past pages. You have the power to give your past purpose and to shape the future you're creating for yourself. In the present, you're suspended between the foundation of your past and the potential of your future. You hold authority over both. Analyzing the past helps us learn, but love helps us grow. And as you reflect on and embrace your past, treat your former self with love and pride. The affirmation for this card is, may I rest today, looking back with kindness and forward with hope. Beautiful message. Let's get an angel number. Why not? That's how I like to change. How I like to end the readings. I cannot believe all the 5s. I mean, I can, but I can't. And it just says we need to change the way we're doing things, the way we're feeling about things, the way we're thinking about things, and we have to. It's really a reminder to raise our vibration. I feel like, in particular, since 2020, when the world kind of collectively held this fear-based energy, which lends itself to aggression and anger and hate. So it's been breeding and growing, and it started in that space of fear. And we feared the pandemic, and we feared the virus, and then we started to fear each other, and then we started to fear how we were supposed to move in the world, and we became disconnected. It's time to get reconnected. Okay, that's what this reading is telling the collective. It's time to reconnect. It's time to change all that. It's time to get rid of all that negative energy and replace it with high vibrational energy. And high vibrational energy, if this could be homework, really, it's about love and kindness and being supportive and friendly and not judgmental, of forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, and moving forward with positive mindsets. Okay, it's a beautiful reality we can create for ourselves, just as we have inadvertently created this negative mindset. No one person, collectively, we've created this negative energy, and it's time now to turn it around. We've recognized it. We've acknowledged it. Okay, angel number for the collective, 123. Stepping stones, you are on your way. You are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goals. Pay attention to the details, as each choice you make presents a small part of the big picture. The little things matter. Take a moment right now, close your eyes, and visualize a path in front of you leading you to your heart's desire. And we can do that. We are on the way, right? Every choice we make presents a small part of a big picture. So, my friends, my Rebel Moon Tarot friends, what a profound reading. I am so grateful to have received this reading today and been able to share it with you. I definitely have taken something away from it and feel even just a little bit lighter having read it. I hope it resonates with you. If you enjoyed it, if it did resonate with you, hit thumbs up. It'll help other people see the reading as well, and maybe we can get this positive energy shift moving. If you enjoy my readings, you can subscribe. There's no cost. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload new readings. And as a collective, let's move ourselves into a positive future. All right. Love to you all. Till next time. Bye-bye.